Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My bun says welcome to. I always do these large ass buns and like they just look so obnoxious. Okay, so nonetheless, I'm here today to do a tutorial for you guys. I kind of wanted to do like a chit chat makeup tutorial, but we're not gonna do just any simple makeup tutorial. We're gonna be doing an electric obsessions tutorial using these gorgeous colorful eyeshadows from Huda Beauty. Like, can we just talk about this color range? It's stunning. I'm just having a moment because my skin is actually really texture free today and I'm just living for it because it doesn't last too long before it gets kind of texturized again, but we all know that my rosacea is always living. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with our eyes, and first thing I like to do is I actually like to go ahead and just prime them a little bit. What I'm gonna use is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm gonna use this Morphe M173 brush, and we're just going to place the soft ochre color all over our eyes. So I don't have like a specific look in mind, but we're just gonna go ahead and go with it because that's always the fun part. And I'm just gonna be taking my Delium Tools brushes. You guys know I've been obsessed. I do have a coupon code that you guys can use. I'm not making any money off of it. It's just something that they offered for you guys. So that's freaking awesome. It'll be down below. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this bottom color, and we're just gonna place it on our crease and be very light with it because it is a bright color, so you don't wanna do the most, you know, to start with, and it's just gonna really be a transition color, so you just want to take it easy. And I'm using the Delium Tools 783 brush in the small tapered blending. You guys know this is one of my favorite one of my favorite brushes to kind of work on the crease because it has a little point. It's really freaking awesome for that. And then we're gonna go in with a brighter shade. So we're gonna go, we're gonna go in with this purplish because I want to stick those three colors on the lid. So then we're gonna go, and we're just gonna try to keep that purpley shade right on the crease. We don't want to take it too high up. So as you can see, there's a little bit of gradual ombre, like almost transition between this brighter purple than the first color that we use, which kind of goes up more. So you always want to have like around 2 or 3 colors that you can slowly transition from crease to upwards, because if you just have one solid color, I feel like it creates some serious harshness. And then we are going to go ahead and cut our crease. So for cutting the crease, I like to use my Tarte Shape Tape. And you guys know this is like a no-brainer for me cutting the crease, but I feel like with the look that I'm going for, because I'm gonna be using 3 different colors that are gradually gonna fade out on the lid, I really do wanna have that super cut crease. If you guys watched my video on the Delium Tool brushes, I know I keep talking about them, but I'm legit obsessed. So this brush is a bold lip brush, but it's perfection for cutting out the crease. So that's exactly what I'm gonna use. And I'm using the Shape Tape in the color medium. And you're gonna wanna take it all the way. Even though you're using 3 different colors, you wanna cut it all the way because you want those colors to really stand out. You can see how precise and perfect this brush gets in there. We're gonna go back into the purple shade while that dries. And we're just gonna go ahead and target right where the crease is. You just kind of want to re-enhance that color. Just because you went in and created that crease, it kind of took away some of the color. You just want to slowly fade out the color upwards so that it's not too like just there. And then you're gonna take the Golden Tools Delium brush. This is the tapered blender. I'm gonna take that same color we use very, very lightly. You don't want to go in it too deep, and just place it on that edge. You want to use the lightest hand. I have an honestly pretty heavy hand, so you just want to be very, very light with it. let's actually go ahead and start off with the yellow. So I hope that this is pigmented, like really pigmented, because, oh wow, yeah, okay, that's good. Because sometimes yellows just don't really show on my eyes. Like sometimes it's hard for me to find that yellow that's gonna be precise and intense. But this one is super intense. Oh my God, yes. And I'm just gonna go with my color switch just to kind of get rid of that yellow, because now we're gonna go in with another color. So we're gonna go with the orange, which is right here. It's a gorgeous like neonish orange. And we're gonna fade it out with the yellow, but don't worry about that too much right now, because right now we just wanna pack that color on. So just pack it on. And in case you guys are wondering, this is the MAC 242 brush. If you are new to my channel, you probably don't know that this is like my obsession for packing on color on the lid. Once we have that in place, we're gonna go back in and take this pink right here. So because we already have the kind of like magenta-ish situation going on the crease right there, I feel like the best color to go at the outer edge is kind of along that same scheme. So we're gonna be using the pink. So we're gonna take the Morphe M506, which we used for crease work, and we are just going to add that down here. And we're gonna wrap it up with the orange shade. I feel like the orange and the pink blend very easily. And is this not giving you like full-blown summer vibes? And I know right now you probably are like, this shit looks like a hot mess. It does, but once you like have your foundation on and start wrapping up the eye, it'll look good. This is definitely that look that doesn't look amazing until you're putting on the lashes and revealing the final look. So now that we have that color, we can go back in with our blender and start to kind of blend that in with the crease. And just kind of leave it like that for now. And then we're gonna go back in to the orange and the yellow, and you're gonna take a little bit of both of them, so just at the tip, and you're gonna start to blend it out. You're gonna diffuse. You mixing those two colors together when you're trying to blend it out is gonna make sure that the diffusion between the two colors, as you're trying to blend them and just combine them together softly, starts to look very, very gradual and subtle instead of looking really harsh. I actually really like how those three colors look. Oh, I kind of want to add glitter. Is that crazy? So I finished the eye, so now I can move on to the skin. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Estee Lauder Day Wear Matte, and I'm also gonna be using Fenty Beauty. I'm actually gonna go ahead and kind of just start off with moisturizer first. And you guys know I like to just kind of rub it into my hands and then apply it all over. I also quickly want to say that I just saw that First Aid Beauty came out with a new moisturizer with this kind of consistency, like gel-like, for people that have oily skin. Apparently it's really great, and it gives you a really smooth canvas and finish. I was looking at it yesterday when I went to Sephora to pick up my Huda Beauty Electric palette, and I was really intrigued. So once I'm done with this, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the First Aid Beauty. You guys know I'm all about First Aid Beauty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up as soon as this one's done with, and see how that works. I also saw that they have like a jelly mask, which is awesome. They're coming out with a lot of new stuff. So I actually got a sample of the jelly mask because I always kind of like to try like skincare samples before I purchase them. And what better way than to go into Sephora to try those out, because Sephora always will give you samples. Now I'm just using the Fenty Beauty, and we're only gonna be placing that right in these areas where I kind of have like those like pore issues. And we wanna make sure that we just kind of keep it in that area. So you kind of want to do triangle motions. But yeah, as I was saying, Sephora always has the hookup for really good skin products and just letting you test things out, because I'm one of those people that I need to try skincare out before I even purchase it because I could possibly have a bad reaction to it. Same thing with Drunk Elephant. I got a sample of their jelly cleanser and I put it on when I was taking a shower. Hopped out of the shower, my face was like just nuts. So I was like, oh, guess that wasn't for me. So now we kind of just fan the face a little bit. We let all that product sink in. So now that we did that, we're gonna go in with the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. You guys saw my review probably for the most part. I feel like you guys love my foundation reviews. I saw your comments regarding me doing some more foundation reviews, and some of you guys mentioned the Wet n Wild. I have that right there. That's my next video, so stay tuned for that. Also the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, that's coming up very, very soon this week. So just stay tuned for those foundation reviews. And now we're going to just use this Morphe sponge. I'm actually going to go ahead and link this sponge because I really like it. And this is in the shade Medium 3.5 Venuatu. I don't know how to pronounce that. I was butchering it up last time as well, but I will have it in the description box so that you guys can go ahead and check out that shade in case you may be my skin complexion, because I feel like this shade is perfect on my skin. I feel like NARS always does a good job of catering to a lot of skin complexions. So I really am grateful that NARS takes part in, you know, making a larger selection than some other brands. And I just want to quickly talk about the controversy with the Tarte Shape Tape foundations and how the shade range is like non-existent. I don't know what goes through their minds, like not just Tarte, but in general brands. I don't know what goes through their minds when they, like, you know, take a picture for like swatch purposes to promote their product and they see that it's literally like non-existent shade range, you know? And it just, I feel like in a way it's kind of ignorant, you know what I mean? It's kind of ignorant that somebody wouldn't speak up and be like, okay, maybe before we release this, we should add a few more shades. That was like, you guys had it in the bag because so many people love your concealer that you could have done better with the foundation, but we'll see how it does. Okay, now for our concealer, we're gonna be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Ginger, right? Yes, Ginger. And use our sponge and get in those little areas. And then we're gonna kind of clean up this edge. We're gonna quickly go in and just kind of carve out our eyebrows just a little bit. Cause I don't know, I just really like the way that Soft Ochre by MAC just kind of really gives my brows that very like clean finish. And you see, it instantly just kind of gives the brow bone a very soft, subtle highlight. And now we need to make decisions. Do we want to, God, I really, really, really want to take a little bit of glitter and just put that in the middle, but I don't know if it's gonna ruin the look. Okay, so I was gonna do the glitter, but I don't know. I feel like it looks really clean right now, like without the glitter. So, and I told myself at the beginning, you guys heard me, I'm gonna do a matte only eye look. And we can make this kind of intense because y'all know. I apologize for being really quiet when I do this. I just like, I need to zone out to do my wing. I'm wearing Cake Face Beauty lashes in the style Sprinkles. I like them because they're kind of like cat eye, so they flare out so you can see the entire eyeshadow still. I really like them. They look bomb as fuck. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some fun with the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our MAC 242 brush and a little tiny mirror. And we're just gonna go ahead and take that yellow and just drag it out like that, right? And then we're gonna take, where's the other brush? Does it have color on it? We're gonna take the next brush and we are going to, actually let's take this one. We're gonna take this like pencil brush and we're gonna take the orange shade and we're just going to apply that in the center of our lower lash line. Take another pencil brush and we're gonna take the pink shade and just go in our outer corner edges. Okay, so we're gonna step away from the eyes for just a few minutes and we're gonna go into our cheeks. And I'm just gonna go back to my Milani Luminoso because I just kind of want it to be a little bit softer. California's a little bit brighter. And we're just gonna apply a little bit, not too much, because I don't want it to be like really pink here. And then for our highlight, we're going to just use Champagne Pop. We're gonna go very lightly. I don't want too much highlight because I just feel like the eyes are what really should pop. Now for lip. So I kind of wanted to do a bright lip, but now I'm like, maybe that's too bright. I'm gonna try to go in with the Benefit and top it with a gloss and see what happens. This is like a pink moment, but obviously not like neon pink. We're gonna add a little bit of a gloss. It's like this orangey gloss. This was my favorite gloss in the spring and summer. It's called Uproar. Yes, okay. Because I feel like there's so much going on with the eyes that you need the lip to be a little bit more subtle, but still along the same color scheme. And I kind of also like the inner tear duct with that little subtle like shimmer. I cannot stay away from shimmer, people. I don't know what it is. I try, but it's clearly not happening for me. This is a completed look. I hope that you guys enjoyed getting ready with me on camera, but I am obsessed with this look. I feel like it came out beautiful. I can't even, like, it's so much fun to just play around with different colors. Like this Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions little palette is so beautiful, and if you are trying to step out of your comfort zone in 2018, this is the one you need. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video so I can have it up tonight so you guys have something to watch. So if you guys have any recommendations for future tutorials or want to see anything in particular tutorial wise, then please let me know so I can go ahead and do that for you. And if you enjoyed watching this Get Ready With Me, then please go ahead and thumbs it up. Lets me know to keep doing more of these. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so that you can become a member of our family here on YouTube, because we have so much fun just talking about makeup and having a blast. And I'll be seeing you guys very soon for a brand new Worth the Buy or Not foundation review, so stay tuned.